So is the Portland market slowing down or is it about to take off? If you've been watching the headlines, that might be the million-dollar question. But the real answer isn't the headlines, it's our local December data. And it's telling us a much clearer, more actionable story about where we're starting in 2026. Now, I could hit you with a wall of percentages, but numbers without context are just noise. So let me give you the high-level takeaway from the December report. The market ended the year with a very strong pulse, but it's a very specific kind of strength. So here's what caught my eye in December. Closed sales were actually up 6.5% from the year before, and that's solid. But the exact same time, new listings dropped by almost 6%. We had fewer homes coming on the market, but more homes successfully closing. To me, that doesn't paint a picture of a market that's slowing down. It signals a market where the homes that are priced right and presented well are moving, and they're moving with motivated buyers who are serious enough to close before the holidays. So what's the environment for a buyer or seller right now? The key number is 2.9 months of inventory. In a balanced market, you could see 5 to 6 months. Under 4 months is generally a seller's market, and at 2.9 months, we are firmly in a seller's market territory. But here's a crucial local detail from the data. Of all the listings, over 90% are marked as purchase and occupancy ready. What does that mean? It means the available inventory isn't just full of fixer-uppers or future construction, it's mostly homes you could buy and move in today. For sellers, this is good. There are more buyers than available homes. And for buyers, it means the search might feel frustrating because the pool of truly viable options is even tighter than the 2.9-month number suggests. So let's talk about a powerful leading indicator, builder confidence. We see it in our local data. So right now, over 90% of active listings are move-in ready. That's an unusually high number. It tells me builders and sellers are focusing on delivering a finished product because they're confident there are buyers ready to act. So builders make huge bets based on a deep research. They're focused on completed, market-ready homes and a quiet but strong signal they believe in sustained demand for Portland in 2026. So is that builder confidence justified? The sales data says yes. While new listings dropped in December, closed sales rose 6.5%. The demand was there. Even more telling, look at Hillsborough and Forest Grove, where pending sales skyrocketed nearly 30%. That's not just activity, that's intense, localized buyer urgency. So the takeaway, we have a pool of serious, decisive buyers actively competing for the right homes, especially those turnkey properties, and they're translating their intent into contracts. This early momentum is a key factor as we move into the new year. So even with all the headlines about refinancing, the more important signal is what's happening on the purchase side. Buyer demand is picking up as mortgage rates dip into the low 6 range, with purchase applications rising week over week and year over year. Lower rates are bringing serious buyers off the sidelines, improving affordability, just enough to get deals moving again. This isn't a frenzy, but it's a clear sign that buyers are re-engaging when pricing and payments start to make sense, which is exactly how markets historically begin to thaw out. So given this landscape, low move-in ready inventory and hyper local trends, what's the strategy for 2026? It's less about predicting interest rates and more about mastering price and presentation. The data proves that correctly priced homes are selling, and the average market time ticked up to 81 days, which tells me overpriced homes are sitting while well-priced homes are moving. In a market where buyers can be selective because they are buying ready to move in homes, pricing isn't just a tactic, it's the entire game. So for sellers, this means your advantage isn't just listing in the spring. It's listing with surgical pricing against the current ready inventory. And for buyers, it means your power is in being prepared to act quickly when a well-priced home in your target neighborhood hits the market, because the competition for those gems is real. So if you're wondering what the inventory and recent sales and buyer demand looks like for your specific home or your dream neighborhood, let's turn that data into a plan. We can cut through the metro-wide averages and focus on actually what matters for your move. So click the link below to schedule a quick, no-pressure strategy session. Let's look at the real numbers for your situation. And if you found this deep dive into our local data helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more market insights every month.